What we're going to talk about today is overcoming the objection of, I already have a guy. Now, typically when we see this happens when somebody has already been approached by another advisor, whether from our firm or for somebody else's, that has already talked to them about their finances. Why it's important to understand how to handle this objection is what we found is that a lot of people, even if they already have a guy, may not know that there's other products and services available in our industry that we may be able to offer. Typically how I would overcome this objection if somebody comes to me and says, I already have a guy. I totally understand. I'm not here to steal their business. But if you were to go to a doctor and they were to give you a diagnosis, wouldn't it make sense to at least get a second opinion? Maybe all we're going to do is confirm what the previous doctors already said, and it's a good suggestion. But maybe we may find some gaps in what they've done and may be able to provide some additional solutions. That's an easy way to diffuse the I already have a guy objection. So the reason why it's important to understand how to overcome these objections is there may be some gaps that we can fill in somebody's plan that will help better suit them for their goals. Once we've overcome the initial objection and resolved the objection, it's important just to create some transition into the next part of the conversation and maybe even ask a simple question. Wouldn't you agree it wouldn't be a bad idea to get a second opinion? Or would you be opposed to at least taking a look at some additional solutions and seeing if there's a good fit? It's a good idea then to transition that conversation into moving the conversation along so that we don't just get stopped and held up right there at the end of the objection. If you seem to run into this objection, in the conversations that you've been having, I'd encourage you to continue to watch these videos. Watch this video again, practice with yourself, or maybe with another business partner. Get some time under your belt, and I promise you, if you can overcome this objection, you're going to find a lot of hidden business that you may not have found before by simply being able to diffuse the original objection.